Hey, well, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, today we are continuing our journey through Exodus, and we're talking about the 10 plagues. We are on the seventh plague, the eighth plague, which is locusts. The locusts are, we've talked about in the last episode, the locusts are coming, and they're going to be destroying everything that has any food value to it, besides the animals. But they're coming, and they've been warned. In the last episode, we talked about how the Egyptian officials told Pharaoh, "Don't you realize that Egypt is ruined? Aren't you going to let these people go? Let them go, because Egypt is already ruined." We're picking it up today in verse 8 of chapter 10, and we're going to read all the way to verse 20. Okay, so you can follow along with me here. It says, "Then Moses and Aaron were brought back to Pharaoh. 'Go worship the Lord your God,' he said, 'but tell me who is going.'" Okay, Pharaoh is not going to just surrender completely to God. Okay, he's going to try, and it's still trying to make a wheel and deal here. Moses answered, "We will go with our young and our old, and with our sons and our daughters, and with our flocks and herds, because we are to celebrate a festival to the Lord." Pharaoh said, "The Lord be with you." Oh, that's nice of him. "If I let you go along with your women and children, clearly you are bent on evil. No, have only the men go and worship the Lord, since that is what you've been asking for." Then Moses and Aaron were driven out of Pharaoh's presence. Okay, still trying to make a deal here, and Pharaoh sends them out. He's done. And the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over Egypt, so that the locusts swarm over the land and devour everything growing in the fields and left by the hail." So Moses stretched out his staff over Egypt, and the Lord made an east wind blow across the land all that day and all that night. By morning the wind had brought the locusts. They invaded all Egypt and settled down in every area of the country in great numbers. Never before had there been such a plague of locusts, nor will there ever be again. Ain't that something? God's saying there's not going to be another plague of locusts like this again. Verse 15, "They covered all the ground until it was black. They devoured all that was left after the hail, everything growing in the field and the fruit on the trees. Nothing green remained on the tree or plant in all the land of Egypt." This is pretty harsh the way they describe it here, that the ground was black with them and they ate everything. And it says nothing green remained on the tree or plant in all the land of Egypt. Bye-bye, food. Just kissed it all goodbye with the locusts here. Verse 16, "Pharaoh quickly summoned Moses and Aaron and said, 'I have sinned against the Lord your God and against you. Now forgive my sin once more. And pray to the Lord your God to take the deadly plague away from me.' Moses then left Pharaoh and prayed to the Lord, and the Lord changed the wind to a very strong west wind." Okay, different wind here, going the other way, "which caught up the locusts and carried them into the Red Sea. Not a locust was left anywhere in Egypt, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not let the Israelites go." Okay, so you have the locusts here, and I wanted to remember, if you remember, the plagues are showing here the power God has over these false Egyptian gods. So here with the locusts, we've already talked about this, Nut, the sun goddess. Where did these locusts come from? They came, from the sky. All right, so you can attribute this to the sun goddess here, Nut. And then you have Horus, the sun god, a sun god, and you have the sun and not a sky goddess, and Hathor, a sky goddess. Oh, I'm sorry, that's all darkness. You have Orsis, god of the crops and fertility. So you have those two gods that are like, they're powerless, they can't do anything with this, and it's just showing how great God is with that. But the thing here is, and we talked about this yesterday, Pharaoh is holding on, he won't let the people go, and basically now his food sources are ruined. There's probably some animals he can still eat, and if he has any food stored up, he can eat that, but new food sources, no, it's just been all wiped out. All right, Thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Exodus. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.